Welcome back to our channel. Today, we are sharing the inspiring story of Daniel George, an AI specialist who managed to secure his retirement at the young age of 29. At 24, George landed a job at Google with an annual salary of $265,000. He quickly realized that with a few years of saving, he could retire comfortably back in his home country, India. George's journey to financial independence began with his dream job at Google X in 2018. He described it as a magical experience, with unlimited food, drinks, and amazing facilities. However, he soon realized that despite his high income, he was paying nearly half of it in taxes. This led George to educate himself about finances and taxes. He learned how to optimize his retirement accounts to minimize his tax liability and began investing as much as possible into these accounts. While working at Google, George lived frugally, spending less than 10% of his income on expenses. He walked or biked to work, ate at Google, and shared an apartment with friends to keep his rent low. Despite his frugality, he never felt like he was sacrificing his quality of life, thanks to the perks of working at Google. George's strategy was to save and invest early, allowing his money to grow and compound over time. He ended up investing more than $75,000 annually into tax-advantaged accounts. By 2020, George had enough money to retire and return to India. However, he chose to stay in the US and continue growing his wealth, especially after meeting his future wife, who was also an AI scientist at Google. In June 2020, George was hired by JP Morgan, where his compensation was doubled. Despite his increased income, he continued to live modestly, investing his paychecks and large bonuses. By 27, he had saved his first $1 million. In August 2023, George left JP Morgan and co-founded a startup, Third Year AI. Now financially secure, he feels confident in taking risks and starting his own company. He believes his early investments will provide enough passive income to support his family in the future. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories like this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.